Hi, I'm CJ Milacci, author of stories for teens and young adults with heart pounding action and hope, and this is my video newsletter. My friend, do you ever hit those weeks or months or entire seasons that feel like a vortex of craziness? They're both exciting and crazy. That's sort of where I've been recently. As you might already know, I'm a referee for girls lacrosse, and we are currently in the height of lacrosse season, which means lots of games. And that means less hours in my day. Okay, I still technically have the same amount of hours, I suppose, but it's not the same amount of time to sit in front of my computer and work on edits and all the things. But the thing is, I'm not just reffing lacrosse. I'm also working on edits, like I just said, for Fugitive of Talionis. And oh, yeah, that whole Kickstarter thing. The weeks seem to be passing in a blur, but at the same time, it's been amazing to see all that's happening. And through it all, one thing is for sure: God is faithful to work, both in the slower seasons of life and in the crazy ones. If you've backed the Kickstarter or are planning to back it, I have to say thank you. By doing so, you're supporting me, helping me create a better book. And the higher the campaign funds, the more time I can pour into creating, and the faster I'll be able to produce more stories. Every penny I receive from my Kickstarter will go back into the Taliona series to make it better than it could have ever been without you. So, again, thank you. Your support means the world to me, and I really couldn't do it without you. If backing the Kickstarter isn't something you've been able to do, or Kickstarter's just not your thing, I still want to thank you for being here, reading my emails, watching my newsletter, and just responding to me and being a part of this community. I love hearing from you. I love having you here, and I am so thankful for you. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have people like you to be in it with me. Speaking of Kickstarter, though, I wanted to give an update. Today marks the final week beginning of the Kickstarter campaign, which is insane, but I'm excited to see what happens in these last 7 days. Since we're heading into our final stretch, I wanted to liven things up a little bit, and so I set up a flash goal. In case you don't know what a flash goal is, it's a goal we try to reach within a specific window of time. If we hit the goal, everyone gets an extra something special. So here are the options and information about the stretch goal. So the amount is $1,000, which would bring the campaign at the time of announcing this to $7,213. The time frame is by the end of the weekend, so Sunday, April 16th at 11:59 p.m. And the prize is, well, kind of up for a vote right now. If you have backed the campaign, I currently have 3 options that you can check out in the latest update I did on Kickstarter, and I want to know from you what you want. So here are the choices, and maybe if you're considering backing, this will help push you over the edge as you hear them. The first one is the new Talionis series short story early. So everyone will get stretch goal number 4 early if we can hit $7,200 by Sunday. Another option is upgraded chapter headers, so new designs for the chapter headers for all the printed books. And then the third option is the Fugitive of Talionis sticker. Now, I know the stretch goal for that sticker is set for $9,000, but I also know that some people just love stickers. I mean, water bottles, laptops, all of those things look much better with them, right? So, if it receives the most votes, and if we hit this flash goal, everyone who's backed at a physical reward tier will receive both the bookmark and the sticker. So which one will it be? If you want to have a say, head over to the Kickstarter update, which I'll link to below, and shout out with what you'd like in the comments. If you haven't yet backed the Kickstarter, but you want to, I'll also have a link for that in the show notes. Among other fun things, I wanted to share 2 different things with you this week. And well, one's a share and one's an ask. My friend Jennifer Dyer interviewed me for her blog and Instagram, and it was so much fun. Jennifer is always looking for ways to champion and support other authors, and she's such an encouragement. So if you're interested in seeing the interview we did, which was a blast, you can check out that link, which is also in the show notes. I've had a few different interviews of late, both on podcasts and blogs, and one question I received more than once was, "What's your favorite novel?" And you know what I learned? That I am terrible at picking a favorite novel. I go back and forth, I list like 4 different options, never narrowing it down to just one. But since I was asked the question so many times, I wanted to ask you, what are some of your favorite books? Ones that you almost always recommend when someone is asking for a new great read. So if you have any that you want to share, you can either email me from the newsletter link or just post it in the comments below this video. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you're reading and what you're loving right now. Now, I probably need to wrap this up and get back to editing. I put a pretty funny, well, I thought it was funny, little meme in the email newsletter, and I just got a chuckle out of it. So if you want to check it out, you can go over and look at that in the email. But I also just have to say that I am genuinely excited about the way the story is coming together, and I can't wait to share it with you. I love seeing how the edits make it better and stronger and how other people's input can make the story something that I never could have made it on my own. That is all I have for you today, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Hope and grace.